Yesterday, Eric Trump tweeted, I don't know if you saw this tweet. The best part about this tweet is the comments below. And Eric Trump, we're friends with Eric, but Eric tweets something and says, I don't know if you saw this, Rob. He says, man, people better start getting right there. He said, people better start going to jail in Minnesota. And the most common retweet was, dude, your dad's the president. Like, meaning, you know, you give him a call and do something. But the reality of it is, if an Eric Trump is saying, people better start going to jail. Don Jr. had you on, I think, last night. You were on a show last night with him. People simply want to see if anyone's going to be held accountable or not going into 2026. Do you think with the work you're doing, you're almost forcing them to have to make a decision of people getting arrested? And if that, have you started seeing people getting arrested? Like when you went to Minnesota, did you see the government there as well?
Yes.
Going knocking on doors?
Yeah, and that was directly because of my YouTube video and because of the video that went viral on X. So when have you ever seen a piece from a journalist, from a YouTuber, that's created such a change where literally within hours they launch a full-fledged investigation to go and crack down on the fraud?
Is this one of them?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Rob, can you play this? What did they find here? What's this one?
They're just going door to door, just
looking for people,
asking people about fraud. Because I guarantee inside of this business, there's probably a transportation company that's also labeled there. There could be a home health care business there. There could be an adult daycare, and it's a grocery store. So that's how these companies are operating. I went to so many places where they don't even have the real business.
Wow. So this could be 3 or 4 businesses.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. What else did you find, Rob? Have they made any major arrests? Have you seen people walking out getting arrested? I haven't seen any of that yet. I haven't seen any of that yet that's taken place. I haven't seen the full-on, like the way 1980s when Rudy Giuliani went out there and a bunch of mobsters were getting arrested, 240-something of them getting arrested, coming out with handcuffs. We haven't seen that yet. I think that's what the American people want to see. They want to see some accountability taking place. By the way, you know that other video that we played where the guy said, Rob, can you go to the video of the guy claiming that Nick Shirley came at a time that nobody was here, and that's not fair because the time is this, and I'm here. There's kids here every day. I've been here for 8 years. There's always kids here. There's kids here. There's a video right there, that guy right there. So watch this. Watch this video. Go ahead.
What would you say to Nick Shirley, the YouTuber, if he was standing in front of you
I have nothing against him himself, but I do have something against the rhetoric. It's, if you're going to be a journalist, just have a moral compass. Like, do what you do correctly. If you catch business that are fraud, no one here is with that, or like, we don't support that as a community. I don't support that myself. I was born and raised here. I'm not for fraud. Like the notion that, hey, a certain batch of somebody got caught, so all of them support it. It's like, no one. If in any community, any mishaps that happen, the rest of the community obviously doesn't want that to happen. It's a stain on all of our names, as you guys can see. We don't want that to happen. We don't take part in that. We don't like that. We don't want that in our communities. But just to say, hey, a certain company got caught, so they must all do it, and I feel like that's what he's doing.
89%, buddy.
I'm not offended.
2 to 10 p.m. may not be your typical daycare hours, so can you explain why it is that you operate during these hours?
The reason for that is we're after school hours. So most of our clients, not most of our clients, all of our clients is after school hours. So schools, earliest dismissal would be 2:15 to 2:30ish, and the latest dismissal would be up to like 4:30ish.
You said you were there 11 and 5.
So that's when our kids come to us.
That's what you said.
We don't have
anyone
visited this guy.
I went at 11 in the morning, and then I went back the next day at a later time. And what's interesting is when he's out talking and doing this, simultaneously at the exact same time, the Commissioner of Children is saying that daycare was closed a week ago. I filmed my video, the first one, on December 16th, when it was still operating.
Your first video was shot December 16th. That was released December 26th.
Yes.
Okay.
So it wasn't filmed over winter break. It was filmed
10 days before Christmas, 9 days before.
Yes, and so it was still operating as a business according to the Commissioner of Children.
Got it. And by the way, isn't this the same location that in the first 42-minute show that you did, a neighbor's like, I've never seen kids here.
Yes, a man who's been living there for 8 years. Can you find
that clip? It's very important because, and you can tell that guy's just being straight up. He's like, no, I've never seen anybody here before. I'll find a time for you, Rob, if you want to look for it.
It's timestamped on my YouTube.
Okay.
Just go to...
On your YouTube?
Yeah, go to his YouTube channel. So
It's about at the. What do you guys think that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Go to 1630.
I don't think any.
Okay.
And but basically, this guy's been living there for 8 years. He's never seen a single child.
Press skip, Rob. To the right. Okay. If you go
About 1 more minute up.
up, fast forward, or behind?
Forward.
Keep going. Keep going. This is a lady that thinks you're ice.
Yes. And by the way, they also spelled Learing wrong, and they also spelled Nicolette wrong. Like, these guys were incompetent.
And by the way, okay, right there. Pause it for a second. Pause it for a second. And by the way, they responded to why the Learing Center. They said the printing company made that mistake. And then Rob asked the question, said, if they made a mistake, why'd you put them in the first place? And then they said they went back and they were going to change it.
For 8 years.
For 8 years, they made the mistake and it was going to get changed. But what happened, Rob?
It was too cold outside for them to come and swap the signs out. For 8 years.
Yeah. Okay, so but watch this. So that same place where the man says, for 8 years, kids are here all the time. This is what a neighbor said of what he's seen at this place. Go ahead, Rob.
Have you ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
I haven't seen anybody in there.
We're going to educate you on something. So what do you think about this daycare center? They spelled learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
99 children.
Have you ever seen any children here?
None, not at all. None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for 99 children. We just want to know, where are the kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see them. I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like that
Never
here.
seen a child here.
No, not at all.
And so you've
8
never
years.
seen a child here for 8 years?
Nope, not at all.
And how does that make you feel, knowing that this place is receiving $1.9 million?
Disgusting.
Didn't he walk over with
I mean,
you?
what the hell? They stealing the money. That's a federal grant,
Yeah, I
too.
showed him
That's,
the
if they
sign.
get caught for that, it's a federal offense. I know, I studied law.
And do you think Tim Walz should go to jail for all the fraud that he's enabled here in his state?
That's him doing this? Well, heck yeah. He's got to be held accountable for this. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason what's going on here. It's simple. It's nothing there. It's a parking lot.
And look, they even spelled learning wrong on their sign for a place that's supposed to be educating children.
That's crazy. I mean, who runs it? Who supposedly runs it?
Somalians.
Oh my God.
Who is he, by the way?
Well, where?
He was just walking
yeah,
around.
It's just,
He was just walking
I've
to
never
go
seen
get his
nobody
coffee.
here at all.
So he's walking
So how
around
long
going to
have you
get his
lived here?
coffee. He sees
Since
you and you pull
2017.
him aside.
Yeah, that's how all my videos work. I
So you
just
just
start
gotta start
people.
talking to the guy.
Yeah.
So this is a guy that lives in that area, works in that area since 2017, and he's never seen kids in that property.
Never.
And then, by the way, that guy that responded to you and he says, I have nothing against Nick Shirley. I just say there's got to be some kind of a journalistic integrity. Can you go to the other clip, another independent YouTube, Instagram account?
This is the craziest thing.
Did you see this one?
This is crazy.
Okay, so check this out, folks. So apparently, this same guy that was in the back calling out Nick Shirley, look what ties. Can we give credit to this content creator? What's Rob? I can't. 47 years. I can't see anything.
Sabrina Cosmos.
Okay, Sabrina Cosmos. It's a Greek last name. Maybe it's different, but here's Sabrina showing something that I think we should be interested in. Go ahead, Rob.
Am I going crazy, or is this the same guy? Is the manager of the infamous Learning Center in Minneapolis also one of the guys that was dancing in the back of Mayor Jacob Frey's election victory video? The one that went super viral where he thanks his constituents in Somali for re-electing him last month? Abraham Ali claims to be the manager of the Quality Learing Center and says that there is no fraud going on whatsoever there.
Watch
He very
this,
well
folks.
may just have a doppelganger who happens to look just like him that lives in the very same city he lives in. Or he could be one of the Somali community leaders who is working with local electeds to keep some of these fraud schemes going. But that would just be crazy, right? I could be totally wrong to assume this, but he's got a very unique face and hairline.
Put out a certain message about a certain group.
I mean, he looks so similar to this guy going... I mean, hypothetically speaking, it would make sense that someone running a fraudulent business would have a vested interest in who is in control politically in the city where they are running said fraudulent business. And Jacob Frey is no stranger to simping for Somalia. Hell, he even puts out campaign videos in Somali for
Maaga Egawa Jacob Fry. Doke Magalada, Minneapolis.
And the cherry on top is that Governor Tim Walz, after being radio silent, finally comes out and puts out a statement days later, just a few minutes ago. And what does he do? He blames Trump. Trump keeps letting fraudsters out of prison. I'm curious, do you guys think this is the same
Stop it
guy?
right
Because
there.
if
So
I was
this,
the
so this is the same guy that went up there, like a spokesperson, is the same guy that's celebrating with the mayor. Has the mayor's office at all reached out to you?
No, they're actually, one guy even said, because I made this T-shirt, he said, "Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect." He said, "This is perfect to be able to like basically sue me. Perfect evidence."
That you put that out there, the Learing Center 1-800-FRAUD?
Yeah, 1-800-FRAUD. They're like, this is copyright infringement. I'm like, well, first off, if I did you guys a favor because it's actually learning, so I have the right to use Learing.
That is so funny.
But
so
think about it. You literally have somebody who's partying with the mayor coming out and talking about the fraud, and they just magically show up and they start bussing in children. Yeah, they literally start bussing in children. And while the commissioner of children saying, we closed that place a week ago, that guy, I don't know who he is. He's probably getting paid to cover face. He's the spokesperson for this mayor right now, trying to make him look good. And his time's up. And I even tried to confront him. I went to the daycare. He was there. I said, all right. I was like, you have a perfect opportunity to talk to me right now. Come debunk all the claims. I want to talk to you. I'll give you the mic. He ran inside the daycare. I was like, come out here.
So you have that video?
Yes, I have the video.
So this is the yesterday visit that you went to?
The daycare, yes. I went to the daycare. He was there. I said, oh, awesome. Let me ask you some questions. You have the perfect opportunity to debunk everything. And he goes inside, and I get a middle finger from a lady inside. And he goes and hides behind the door.
Wow.
So that guy, I got to say allegedly, apparently, but that guy definitely is in on the fraud. He's partying with the mayor.
So then that means is the mayor in on the fraud?
100%. They all are. If you look at all the records of these companies, that daycare centers had multiple violations over the past few years. Multiple violations. I think upwards of 10 violations. But yet, even if they were closed, they still received $1.9 million.
That is just...
And why would you ever put a child in there when there's only one door, it's completely blacked out, there's no windows, there's no playground. It's just a place for fraud.
Yeah, I mean, my mind goes to a lot of different places. Fraud, safety for kids. Rob, what is this one here?
This is the woman that you spoke about, the education commissioner?
Yes, the commissioner of children.
Where she talks about the daycare being closed, but they're also showing people going into the daycare on the same day.
Let me see it.
Is there fraud going on here? No, it's a video. I just want to know. What's your response? Huh?
Get the out of here.
What's your response to the allegations? Is there fraud going on here? And is there children? That's all.
Don't harass me for the here.
We are aware of a video that's being circulated that has gained local and national attention about child care centers in Minnesota. While we have questions about some of the methods that were used in the video, we do take the concerns that the video raises about fraud very seriously. Each of the facilities mentioned in the video has been visited at least once in the last 6 months as part of our typical licensing process.
Once?
And in fact, our staff are out in the community today to visit each of these sites again so that we can look into the concerns that were raised in the video. So I won't go into any detail about whether or not any of these have any open investigations. I will share that our team was notified that Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago. And I believe the details that were given at that time were around space concerns, and that's what was shared. The previous one I mentioned that had been
you can pause
closed.
it right there. You give somebody $1.9 million, and you only visit that place once every 6 months, and you're surprised that fraud is happening?
Yes, and then now they're like, oh, we're going to start sending people to go look at them. Well, obviously they're going to start putting children inside the daycares. And the other complaint people had on the internet was, oh, he went during winter break. No, actually went December 16th. Right now they're in winter break, and they're putting children inside the daycare. So what does that say?
That's right.
So their claims are retarded.
That is a very good point.
Stupid.
Meaning, if they're doing it now, they're doing it to hide, because the 16th would be the time where people are not on break. You need a daycare to be available. By the way, have you seen Ilhan Omar say anything about this?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I think she's been silent. Tim Walz was silent for 3 days.
Until he was forced to say something, and he said this is based on Trump because he's letting prisoners out. So Ilhan Omar recently said something about, look, if they have to kick me out, I'm not afraid. I will go back to Somalia. I'm not an 8-year-old where you're going to scare me. I don't think it's that one. If you type in, that's the one right there. Yeah. Watch this one. 17 seconds. Go ahead, Rob.
have no worry. I don't know how they take away my citizenship and like deport me, but I don't even know like why that's such a scary threat. Like, I'm not the 8-year-old who escaped war anymore. I'm grown. My kids are grown. Like, I can go live wherever I want. I mean, I have.
Yeah. So I wonder how this is going to tie her, because her and Tim Walz needs her. She doesn't need him. I have a feeling that if one of them throws the other one under the bus, the other one's going down with them, period.
Yeah, and Tim Walz, he's going to have to do one or two things because he's running for re-election right now. Well, and first, Ilhan Omar, her net worth has skyrocketed from negative to $30 million since.
How? Nobody knows. They're saying it's her husband. They're saying different things, but nobody knows.
So if that's true, she's doing some pretty dang good returns on whatever she's receiving, $174,000 a year. But Tim Walz will have to do one of two things. He will either resign and try to flee and not take accountability, or he'll be stupid enough to continue his run for re-election and most likely be imprisoned.
Okay, so run a poll, Rob. Which is more likely to happen? Tim Walz resigns. Tim Walz goes to jail. Tim Walz stays in office. And what another option do you want to put on there?
Or nothing happens.
Or nothing happens. Yeah.
And I hope, like, everyone's like, we need it now. But we want them to come in with such solidified evidence that they can just go and, boom, bring the case against him.
Yeah, I hope that's what's happening. I hope the reason why Cash has been quiet after that one tweet that he sent out and they haven't done a press conference, I hope the reason why it's so quiet, it's because they're about to do something. You know what I'm saying? I hope they're about to, right there. Okay, so check this out. How many votes? So let's see what okay, so 1,600 votes. Let's say 2,000 votes already. Wow, 49% is saying nothing's going to happen. That is unbelievable. 24% think he resigns. 15% he goes to jail. 12% he is reelected. But nearly 3,000 votes, and half the people think nothing's going to happen to him. Do you agree with these guys?
I mean, I sure hope not. We hope that nothing happens. We hope that something happens.
Accountability happens.
Yes, well, some form of accountability. Because if I stole $100,000 or if I stole $5,000 from the government, or if you don't pay your taxes right, they're going to come after you.
They're going to come after you. For $5,000, they're going to come after you. Let alone billions of dollars. 4,000 votes, and still they're saying 49% nothing happens. That is unbelievable.
I'm Nick Shirley, and you guys can find me here on Connect. Go ahead and ask me any questions, whether it be about politics, about what I believe, or where I think the future of the country will be going, or just, quite frankly, anything. You can ask me here on Connect. I really appreciate all your support, and I can't wait to answer your questions.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.